Hello my dear aspirants, a very warm welcome to everyone. I hope everyone is doing great, preparing well for upcoming exams. I'm your mentor Subhankar. I brought to you a very important session where today we are going to discuss the various recruitment exams that happens every year. Okay, but most of the students are not aware. So in this session, I'm not only talking about SBI or IBPS exam, but I'm talking about all other recruitment exams which are crucial for you, okay, and which has similar syllabus as compared to the other exams. So stay tuned till the end. Today you'll get a good exposure to what are the exams that you can target in a short span of time, making it very simple for you to crack because all of the syllabus are similar. Let's understand. So after this session, you'll be able to understand what is a smart strategy, consistent practice is what, and also sure success if you follow the path that I'll be telling it to you. So if you want to become an officer, stay tuned and let's see the recruitment exams that we have. So generally, if you talk about competitive exam, mainly the central exams, okay, no doubt they are competitive, but with right strategy, resource and consistent effort, we can achieve success. So let's understand those things. But before going to that part, let's understand the exams that we can focus first, because that is the main thing which we are not aware of. Most students, they start preparing for the exams and they don't even know which exam they want to give. So they'll just prepare as they wish. So today in this session, I'm mainly talking about the departments like bank, insurance and others. Okay, here I'm not covering any SSC exams. Here we are talking about only the bank, insurance and other exams that we have in the entire year. So if you talk about bank, these are the banks which are very much renowned. What are those? We have RBI, Reserve Bank of India. These are the two recruitment exams, grade B assistant. Then we have NABARD, we have SBI. So mainly when students come as an aspirant, they know only two exams, SBI and IBPS. दूसरे भी exams है, other exams are also there. So let's understand that. ठीक है? And also they know only SBI, PO and clerk. But see, there are other exams also which happens every year. Then we have IBPS, we have IBPS RRB, we have SIDB. Then individual banks also, they conduct their own exams, like we have IDBI, Punjab National Bank, Bank of Baroda, Canara Bank and so on. Next, insurance exams. So syllabus is very much similar to bank. Easily I have put this also in this particular session. In insurance, you have LIC, we have NIACL, we have NICL, we have LICHFL, we have GIC, we have UIIC, we have IRDAI and OICL. If you notice here, there's sometimes AAO, sometimes it's AO, sometimes AM. All the designation pay scale is same, just the names are different. The designation is different. Like in LIC, we call it Assistant Administrative Officer. The same thing out here would be known as the Assistant Manager. That's it, nothing else. Okay, but the level of pay, the responsibility are somewhat similar. And next, others. These are departments which takes care of your mutual funds and other funds. Okay, government they see. So you have SEBI, you have ESIC, you have EPFO, you have FCI, Food Corporation India, then you have CWC, then you have ECGC. Okay, so you can take a snapshot. So these are the exams which happens every year and you just need one seat. And the minimum vacancies that comes up in each exam is like 200. Max to max is 11,000, 10,000, 8,000 like that, which happened recently. You just need one seat. And the good thing is, with one good preparation, with one proper strategy, you can sit in each and every exams because the syllabus is very same, right? So let's move ahead. Okay, so these are the exams that we can target. Now let's talk about the difficulty level, because we must know which exam is more difficult and which exam is easily crackable. So I have segregated into three columns out here. You can see difficult, moderate and easy. So difficult exams are these. Obviously here they are paying you very good salary, very handsome salary. So obviously they'll fall under difficult exams. And moderate, they're also paying you quite well, but not as well as them. But these are good recruitment exams. You have IBPS PO, RRB PO and so on. And mind it that here I put this particular table in terms of decreasing order. That means the one who is at the top is the difficult, most difficult, and the one who is at the bottom is the least difficult, like that. And then easy exams, these are exams which any candidate can crack within 2 to 3 months with proper strategy and proper studies. But mind it, only those students can crack whose basic is somewhat okay. ऐसा भी नहीं, ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए कि बेसिक्स इज वेरी वेरी बैड. In that case, you won't be able to do it, my friend. I am a reality person. I'll always talk about reality. But if you're basic, if you have decent basics, then you can crack this exam within 2 to 3 months as well. Okay, so you can take a snapshot of this. I won't say out the names. ठीक है, you can take a snapshot. हो गया, ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now obviously we are working so hard for what? At the end of the day, we are working so hard for salary, good pay. So let's understand what are the pay scales. So if you want to earn more than 1 lakh a month, more than 1 lakh if you want to earn, then these are the exams that you can focus, my friend. Okay, RBI Grade B, NABARD, SIDB, SEBI, EPFO, ESIC, SBI PO, IBPS PO, FCI Manager, LIC, EGGC, UIIC, NIACL, CWC. These are those exams which pays you more than 1 lakh a month. इनहैंस सैलरी का बात कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है. नेक्स्ट 50,000 to 1 lakh, these are decent salary and good. Okay, you have RRB PO, you have SBI CBO, and so on. These are the exams, right? And then less than 50,000, these are the. But less than 50,000, I suggest to those students who are quite new. I say कि एक job ले लो, take this job and then side by side start preparing for this, because once you get this one, this becomes easy, and once this becomes easy, this becomes easy. Understood? Till this time you won't need any guidance. Only to come from easy to moderate level you need guidance, with which I can help you. But after that, to go to difficult level, you don't need any guidance, you don't need any expertise from anyone. You will know it yourself that you can do it or not. In that case, you don't even have to ask anyone होगा कि नहीं. But अभी क्या है? Now you're learning, in the learning stage, so you need guidance to go at least from easy to moderate level. ठीक है? And I can help you with that. Now, if you see this particular list, you are being able to see this LIC AAO. Okay, just a minute. क्या हो गया? हाँ. If you see this list properly, my friend, you will be able to see LIC AAO. Now, recently, this particular exam's notification has come up, and the very good news is what? Do you know? Good news is that there is no negative marks. No negative marks, my friend. Yes, really. So, whatever you do it, and even if you make mistake, you don't have to worry about the negative marks. Generally what happens is, most students, they think that it's a computer based test, so let's use this tukka approach. Let's guess the answer. But you should not do it like that, because there's a negative mark. But out here you can do that. I'm not saying that you do, but I'm just saying that it won't be any harm. And also they have already mentioned the cutoff also. So when you give mocks, and the marks that you're getting in the mocks, you'll be able to figure it out, that you'll be able to clear it or not. So I would suggest to all the aspirants to go and fill this form, because there is no harm. Mostly in the worst to worst scenario, what will happen? You will fail, that's it. और क्या होगा? कुछ तो होगा नहीं ना, मर थोड़ी ना जाओगे. Right? So that is the thing. So go and apply for this exam. Okay? और ले लो 1 lakh plus salary वाला job. Okay, let's move ahead. Now coming back to exam pattern. Now see, exam pattern for all these exams are very much similar, but some have 2 phases in it, 2 stages of exam is there, and some has 3 stages. So mainly if you talk about exams which comes under easy category, in this categories you have only prelims and mains. And if you qualify these 2, you will directly get the job. A call letter will come in your email ID, the date of joining would be there, whereas the posting, everything would be there. Just imagine how good it will feel. And there is another one which is you have moderate and difficult. In this exam you have to qualify 3 stages. That is your prelims, mains and interview. There is one more medical test, but generally that they most students they qualified. ऐसा होता नहीं है कि रुका दिया, ठीक है? They will qualify. So these are the 3 stages which happens for moderate to difficult level exams. Okay? Mind it, in both the cases, your prelims is just qualifying in nature. बस qualify करना है दोस्त. We just need to qualify. That's it. Nothing else. Merit list बनता है तो इससे बनता है mains. So mains is very very important for us. Okay, merit list is made based on the mains mark, and along with that interview also has some weightage, not much, but some weightage. So mains is more important to us. Okay, ठीक है. Now let's come to the pattern. Okay, let's come to the pattern. If you talk about pattern, sir, what comes in prelims? So generally, my friend, in prelims, for all the exams that you see, you have 3 subjects in it. What are those, sir? We have English, okay, then we have reasoning, and we have quants. These are the 3 main subjects which comes in the exam, and mostly if you talk about the weightage of the subjects, so weightage is segregated in such a way that English has 30 questions, reasoning has 35 questions, and quants has 35 questions. So total 100 questions, and you get 60 minutes for it. Okay, 60 minutes are given to you. There also you'll have sectional timing. For English they'll be giving you 20 minutes, for this 20 minutes, and for this also 20 minutes. So round about total 60 minutes you'll be having. Most of the cases this is the pattern they follow, but this time those who have given SBI PO, they would know it. This time the pattern has a bit changed. In English in SBI PO 40 questions were given, in quants 30, and in reasoning 30 questions were given. So this small variations are there in other exams, but roundabout these are 3 subjects which comes only in the first stage of the exam. Okay, okay. And most probably this happened because of the complaints that the student used to give. Mostly these are general recruitment exams. So here any department students can appear for the exam. Students from art background, from commerce, from science, anywhere, from any department you can appear. So it was a bit difficult for art students to prosper this technical subjects. You have quants and reasoning. For that reason maybe they have given more weightage in English. But ठीक है जो भी है. Now good thing about SBI PO is that SBI PO and other such exams is that they have only overall cutoff. There is only an overall cutoff. मान लो यहाँ पे total cutoff is 60. So now it is up to you that you are bringing 60 from which 2 sections, because generally what happens, there is always one section which is weak for all the students. Suppose you are very good in English and reasoning, but you are somewhat weak in quants. So just by solving English and reasoning question also you can secure this marks, okay, but you have to be very good in these 2 sections. है ना, solve किया, इतना cutoff आ गया, खत्म. So this is overall cutoff. This is the magic of overall cutoff. This is the goodness of overall cutoff. है ना? Even if you leave quants, it does not matter. And you obviously will not leave, at least you will be able to do 2 to 3 questions. So with that also some marks will come here and you will easily secure the cutoff marks. But there are exams like your IBPS. So no doubt the level of question in this exam is simple, but here the difficulty level is increased based on the cutoff. Cutoff के हिसाब से होता है सर. English पे वही सर 30 questions, quants 35, reasoning 35. Now out here overall cutoff तो होगा ही सर, overall cutoff तो होगा ही सर 62, 65, 80 कुछ भी. Okay, but examiner is very cunning. He puts sectional cutoff also. Sectional cutoff मतलब you'll have to secure at least this marks from all the sections. Like in English you are securing 12 minimum लाना ही पड़ेगा. Quants पे minimum 13, reasoning पे minimum 40. And after securing this marks, you need to secure this mark also. Then only you'll qualify. So no doubt the question levels are easy in IBPS, but they play a good thing in this one. Now out here you'll have to make all the subjects strong. Not even strong means at least decent. कि मान लो you are very good in English and reasoning, quants at least 13-15 क्वेश्चन करने लायक तो बनाना पड़ेगा अपने आप को. You take those topics which you like and practice them a lot, so that any type of questions come from that topic, you'll be able to solve it. Understood? So this is the difference between sectional cutoff and an overall cutoff. So I always prefer that if it is overall cutoff, then it's good, because student has that opportunity to secure marks from other sections. But if it is sectional cutoff, then you have to score. Okay, next part. This is the story of prelims, and this is the qualifying. So you just need to qualify. After that, main thing is your mains. Now mains is different for other exams. ठीक है, जैसे यहाँ पे सर 3 subjects are fixed. What are those? Data interpretation and data analysis. This is quants. Generally they don't call it quants. In mains they call it data interpretation and data analysis. Next, English is there, and next reasoning is there. They call it general intelligence, but it's the same thing. The 4th subject is added. Okay, 4th subject is added. So it depends on the exam that you're giving. Suppose you're giving bank exams, then you'll have to study general awareness along with banking awareness. But if you're giving insurance exam, then you have to study general awareness with insurance. Okay, if you're giving exams of finance, then you have to study financial awareness and so on. Clear? So this is the only thing that changes. So for this, you just have to study extra. And nowadays in market, you'll get this short-term courses. Okay, like bundled course, and so just take that and just study that before the mains exam. That's it, to cover these topics. Because see, when you're studying maths, reasoning and English, you're already covering all these topics. And when you prepare for mains. In prelims also, you start for prelims and also cover some topics of mains also, so that it becomes easy for you. So in that time, between the prelims and mains time, you have the time to cover these subjects. Okay, so that is a strategy we need to follow. Okay, and the mark weightage are always different, so I'm not putting marks. Okay, 40, 40, 50 ऐसा होता है, but ठीक है, जो भी around about. Okay, okay. So let's focus on prelims only now. Now, in order to do that, we need to understand what are the syllabus that we have to focus. So I have put here only the important topics that you can study and you can easily score good marks. Like in English, you can take a snapshot of this. You have to cover this topic no matter what. And again, these are what's are based on the importance. Most important, less important, like that. Okay, English का हो गया. Next, let's come to reasoning now. Same thing, most important topic, least important topic. Clear? Take a snapshot, done. Next, we have for quants. ये रहा. There was a time when from simplification and approximation around 15 to 20 questions used to come. Nowadays, examiners have become very cunning. He's putting more questions from arithmetic because this is the topic which students they avoid. कोई लोग तो करता ही नहीं है. They will just focus on speed math. These are all speed maths topic. Whatever you see, this, except this one, speed maths. They focus on speed maths because if you score good marks in speed maths, you easily qualify the exam. Because the student who just covers speed maths, they focus more on reasoning and English. From there they get good marks, and from here some marks they join it, they qualify. है ना? But nowadays arithmetic questions are coming more, so focus on this also. ठीक है? Okay. Next. After this, I am giving you a to-do list. Okay? To-do list I am giving. To-do list क्या है sir? How to manage time and how to study. Okay? So these are the timing. You can adjust the timing. You can take a snapshot. Okay? If you are a night crawler, then you make this PM. If you are a day crawler, then you make this AM. And mainly this particular topic is, this particular to-do list is for only those students who are fully preparing for the exam. This is not for working personnel. Okay? These are not for working personnel. These are for those students who are fully preparing for exam. Okay? So 8 to 9 AM, you should revise tables, squares, cubes, very, very important. Okay? Most students, they ignore these topics, but I would suggest that please cover these topics. It is very, very important. Next, 10 to 11 AM, as your mind is fresh, you should cover theoretical subjects in that time. Current affairs थोड़ा देख लो. ठीक है? Next, 11 to 12 PM, alphanumeric series. Now this, you can change it. Today alphanumeric series हो गया, कल inequalities कर लो, next syllogism कर लो, and so on. Next, 12 to 2 PM, read books, note vocabs. This is very important because in English they make good questions on the basis of vocabularies. So the more vocabs you know, the more meaning of the words you know, the more understanding you get by reading a passage. Because passage का ना बहुत बड़ा question आता है, like 15 to 20 questions they give. So it is very easy if you know how to read the passage, how to skim read, है ना? For that you must read books, novels, कुछ भी पढ़ो यार, whatever you can study. Okay. Next, 3 to 4 PM, editorial understanding. Now editorial understanding is important because this teaches you how to make sentence also. Now in mains, there is an essay writing portion also in all the exams, है ना? You get 3 questions and there you have to write an essay and letter writing. So there you have to type. Okay, and to make an essay you must know how to frame the sentence. You know, it should look attractive. ऐसा नहीं है कुछ भी लिख दिया. It should look attractive. ठीक है? So for that, editorial. If you don't want to study yourself, then there are many YouTube channels which provides you editorial. You can go and check them out. It'll save your time. Next, 5 to 7 PM, as it is evening, your mind is already exhausted. That time exhaust more by doing quants. ठीक है? Maths करो, नींद नहीं आएगा. If you study 30 subject, you'll sleep. But maths करोगे तो थोड़ा mind active रहेगा, है ना? So speed maths very important. Cover all the topics of speed maths, and along with that, try to solve at least one topic of arithmetic, like time and work कर लो, LCM HCF कर लो, है ना? Then mensuration कर लो, and so on. ठीक है? Next, 7 to 8 PM, wrap up and note what you have learned. So the entire day, whatever you have learned, you make a note of it. So that later on, when you'll see, you'll understand, अच्छा ये सब मैंने पढ़ा था. And based on that, you remember or not that thing, you remember or not that thing. Understood? Like that you do it. This is a strategy which will easily make you qualify an exam within 2 months. सच बोल रहा हूँ. if you'll follow this strategy. Okay? Okay, now next. So the thing is, if you want special guidance, okay, no doubt you can study yourself also. Nowadays everything is available in YouTube platform. But if you want special guidance, if you want special attention, full focus, if you want to do it, then you can join our batches. We have online, offline, both batches. Okay, you can consult by contacting this particular number which is given out here. Contact this number. You can consult about course, what is the duration, how the classes happens. You can also see how the classes are. Very good infrastructure is there. Okay, for offline. And for online, no worries, you can do it from your home. Okay, you'll be getting the same quality content. You'll be getting books, study materials, everything. You don't have to understand, you don't have to buy anything else. Now what happens is, most of the students who do not take coaching, they would follow some books like R.S. Agarwal ले लिया. Now in R.S. Agarwal, there is a lot of quantity which you need to focus. मतलब कहाँ तक पढ़ना है वो तो नहीं पता. So we can guide you in that. So if you want, you can join this particular batches. Okay. And also we are giving a good thing for you. We are giving you free demo classes. You can attend the class yourself and you can see how we are teaching, how the students are doing the classes, and then you can decide that you want to take the admission or not. Okay, so what you need to do, you just need to contact this number. The center is in this particular location in Digholi Pukhuri, Guwahati. You can come there, okay? And you can contact this number, or you can contact me also. My number is 93665 32588. This is my contact number. You can type a message. Okay, if you'll call, I will not pick. I don't take unknown calls. You can text, you can type IBT Guwahati. I'll be understanding that you have come from this video. Okay, and then I'll be telling you each and everything. If you need special guidance, if you need some tips on what to do and what not to do, you can text me. This is my WhatsApp number, and I'll be surely coming back to you. Right, so that's it, my friend. I hope this particular session was fruitful for you. And at the last, let's give you final tips for success. So stay consistent and motivated. It's not that you have seen video today and you're fully motivated. आज पढ़ाई क्या करनी नहीं. You have to keep that consistency till the time of examination. हर रोज, चाहे बुखार हो, बीमार हो, हालत खराब हो, फिर भी थोड़ा तो पढ़ना है. At least a bit you have to study. Okay, stay consistent. Next, revise formulas, shortcut, and general awareness regularly. This is very important because if you not revise, then it's pointless. Okay, there is a difference between a normal aspirant and you. You have come to us. We are giving you short tricks, we are giving you different approaches to solve the question. But even if you know that you're still solving with a simple approach, then there's no difference between you and the other candidate who is preparing himself. Okay, so that's why revision is important. So when you revise the tricks more and more, you'll understand where and how you can apply that particular trick. Next is maintain good health and sleep well. This is very important. During preparation stage, this is known as struggling phase. Okay, your mind, it does not work sometimes, you feel frustrated, you feel depressed. In that way, in that case, what you do is go for a walk, okay, do some exercises, push-ups kar lo, kuch bhi kar lo, theek hai? But keep yourself active and keep yourself motivated, है ना? Do things which you like. Suppose मन नहीं करा पढ़ने तो कोई बात नहीं. Netflix में थोड़ा comedy movie देख लो, थोड़ा अच्छा लगेगा. Then you will feel motivated. Then you'll start studying and so on. ठीक है? And then believe in yourself, my friends, and confidence is the key. So believe in yourself and you can surely come out with flying colors, that I can guarantee. So that's it. Thank you so much. I hope this session was fruitful for you. So let's get your dream job together. So I've given you the contact numbers. Contact them and come. Let's prepare together and prosper this job. So a lot of opportunities are waiting for you. So you were not aware. I have made you aware. Now you know what are the exams that you can focus more now. Okay, so chalo, take care. Similar way, I'll be bringing a session for SSC also. In SSC also, because SSC also conducts many exams in a year. So I'll be bringing a similar session for that also. So thank you. Take care. Keep studying, and I'll see you back in the next session. See you.